he talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's...
Turki Al-Sheikh has officially confirmed that the highly anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is happening, setting the stage for what promises to be the biggest fight of the year. This matchup carries immense risks for both fighters' legacies, particularly for Terence Crawford, who has never tasted defeat in the ring. One of the most discussed factors leading up to the fight is the significant size difference, which many believe could play a decisive role in determining the outcome.
No disrespect him, but sometimes it's a little crazy that people talk.
At first, we thought the same, until we closely compared their boxing abilities, records, opponents' strengths and weaknesses, and overall fighting styles. What we discovered was that this fight is far more competitive than many initially believed. In fact, it's so evenly matched that both fighters have nearly an equal chance of winning, and you'll soon see exactly why. But before we get into that, here's something that almost changed the entire narrative.
5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, you know?
As of February 5th, all signs indicated that Saul Canelo Alvarez was set to face Jake Paul in a massive showdown scheduled for May 2025. However, just before Canelo could finalize the deal, Turki Al-Sheikh stepped in at the last moment with an irresistible 4-fight contract. As a result, Canelo abandoned the Paul fight and instead committed to Al-Sheikh's offer, which now sets the stage for a likely showdown against Terence Crawford in September. In response to this decision, Jake Paul wasted no time blasting Canelo with a fiery post.
A small fighter like Charlo, he's big, which he is big, and everybody's talking about if I'm gonna face Crawford.
Jake Paul has unleashed a fiery rant, accusing Canelo Alvarez of ducking him and calling him an owned slave, with no regard for the pride of the Mexican fans who support him in the US. Paul didn't hold back, claiming that Canelo has contributed nothing to boxing outside the ring throughout his career. "I'm the new face of boxing," Paul declared. "You can't have the biggest fight of 2025 without my name involved. When your events flop and lose money, you'll realize who the real king of the sport is. I'm 28 years old, headlining the biggest fight in boxing history, my own boss, not owned. 5 years in, and all you felines want to see me fail, but God has other plans. This is the era of Oud, the era of the elephant, the era of MVP." It didn't take long for Canelo to fire back. Shortly after,
"Hey guys, don't pay attention in anything. In this fucking YouTuber, I just fight real fighters."
Ring Magazine posted a video of the Mexican superstar addressing Paul directly, making it clear that he had something to say in response.
Now, with Canelo. Come on, let's go.
Once again, Canelo Alvarez finds himself at the center of controversy after confirming a 4-fight deal with Turki Al-Sheikh under the Riyadh season franchise. The announcement sent shockwaves through the boxing world and sparked an immediate reaction from Jake Paul, who wasted no time taking a direct shot at the Mexican superstar. Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer, slammed Canelo's decision, accusing him of becoming a slave to his new contract and turning his back on the pride of the Mexican people. However, Canelo didn't let Paul's remarks go unanswered. He responded swiftly and decisively.
"Oh, Canelo, you puta.
In this YouTuber, I just fight real fighters.
Time to expose them." So we had a signed contract to fight. Here you can see Canelo's signature and my signature to the right, claiming he's not fighting YouTubers. Bullshit.
This isn't the first time tensions have erupted between Canelo Alvarez and Jake Paul. For months, the two have traded heated words on social media, with Paul relentlessly challenging Alvarez, only for Canelo to brush him off as an unworthy opponent. Their ongoing feud has fueled speculation and excitement among fans, who have been eager to see them settle their differences in the ring. However, with Canelo's latest remarks, the possibility of a showdown between them seems to be slipping away. In a recent video shared by Canelo didn't hold back when addressing Paul directly.
February 11th, claiming he fights real fighters, but he's fighting Crawford, a 135-pound fighter, and running from a real fighter like David Ben.
Jake Paul fired back at Canelo Alvarez on Friday night, just a day after the Mexican boxing superstar opted out of a rumored showdown with the YouTube star and instead signed a 4-fight deal with HEATS season.
You ever do like exhibitions like that, or like people like Jake Paul call you out, or these like other big stars? Like, is that business-wise like even worth it?
When I'm done with boxing, why not?
Aching to social media, Paul didn't hold back, saying, "The truth is, you could be bought. You're just a money-hungry squirrel chasing your next." Despite ongoing negotiations between Canelo and Most Valuable Promotions, the boxing company, co-founded by Paul and Nakisa Barataran, the anticipated fight ultimately fell through.
Canelo in Riyadh in May, the big fight.
The bout was set to take place on the Mayo weekend and last expected to stream on the same platform that will host Paul's upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. However, with Canelo walking away from the deal, a clash between the two seems unlikely, at least for now.
In the history of boxing, in September, then 2 more fights in 20.
Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, prides itself on operating with integrity, transparency, and respect for the sport, its athletes, and the fans. However, according to a statement from MVP, obtained by not everyone in the boxing world, upholds those same values. This situation serves as a reminder not to believe everything you read, especially in today's media landscape, where narratives are often shaped by those with hidden agendas, including promoters who have reporters on their payroll. Asterisk, the statement read.
Don't miss with the line.
Despite the setback, remains in active discussions with multiple high-profile opponents, keeping its focus on delivering major fights for the fans.
Maybe I do it. I think it's
Like when you're done like competing at the highest level, you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's good because what happened there is other people.
The landscape of boxing has just shifted dramatically with the announcement of Canelo Alvarez's 4-fight deal under Saudi Arabia's Real Season deal, confirmed by Turki Alak Sheikh, chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, guarantees Canelo massive paydays and frequent appearances in the ring. However, this decision didn't come without controversy. According to ESPN, Canelo was given a clear ultimatum: if he pursued a fight with Jake Paul, his Real Season deal would be off the table. This left Alvarez with a choice, and he made it clear Canelo only fights real fighters. Following the announcement, Alak Sheikh took to social media to further emphasize Canelo's decision, stating, "Don't mess with the lion. 4 fights for Canelo with Real Season. The deal is done. A lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinion of a sheep. Fear the lion, not the jungle," was seen as a direct clapback at critics who questioned the level of competition Alvarez will face. While some believe this deal secures Canelo's position as boxing's biggest star, others argue that these fights might be carefully selected to protect his legacy rather than present real challenges. Regardless of the speculation, one fact remains undeniable. Canelo is still the biggest draw in boxing today. Path to a potential mega fight against Canelo has been a roller coaster. Ever since his dominant knockout victory over Errol Spence Jr., Crawford has been chasing greatness, willing to move up in weight to face Alvarez. However, what once seemed like a done deal is now hanging by a thread. With Canelo's commitment to Real Season, uncertainty surrounds the highly anticipated matchup between the two champions.